thought it might be helpful, given some of the questions I've received. Folks wanted to know a little bit more about Qi. And one of the reasons I don't really talk about it that much is in the way that I was trained. Maybe others of you have different training. I was more in a Taoist tradition, so the name that can be named is not the eternal name. The nameless is the beginning of heaven and earth. The named is the mother of the 10,000 things. Ever desireless, one can see the mystery. Ever desiring, one sees the manifestations. These two spring from the same source, but differ in name. This appears as darkness, darkness within darkness, the gate to all mystery. So my teacher talked about Qigong. It's a very ancient technology, really, art technology born from meditating in caves. So these forms that we do look like we're doing a form, but actually, by being very still and communing with this earth, this universe, the Qi can start to move through a body and can be very healing, supportive. And then maybe that gets taught as a particular form. And here we are 5,000 years later, so we're kind of learning it in reverse. We're learning the form as an invitation to feel something that can't quite be named. We'll call this one Qi. About 2,000 years ago, the character for Qi had two radicals, something coming out of nothingness, something coming out of nothingness. And then as time went on, that changed to be, the top radical was formless energy, but its shape was vapor, mist, clouds. And the bottom, instead of something, was fire, like creative energy, sun, generation and destruction. These two radicals become known as Qi. And the most common English translation is life energy, power of life, creative energy, within the formless. And then after the Cultural Revolution, simplified from clouds, vapor, mist, to steam, over, so that's formless energy, this kind of steam, over rice. And there's different interpretations of this, but when rice is cooking, the steam rises. This is essence, life force. Again, the Qi is formlessness within form, form within formlessness, or the breath that makes something cook. So I can have raw rice, but what makes it rice? The breath of life. Many different kinds of Qi, but the Qi that we're attuning to is this universal Qi. So there's a premise in science too now, it's kind of interesting, and the quantum is kind of matching up, but this infinite possibility, and then we can layer on information to what's infinite to make it finite, to make it a bowl, or a me, or a this cell, or a you. But if I take away all that information and just go back to what's original, what remains, what's deathless, what's nebulous, this is known as this universal chi. And when one synchronizes, harmonizes, intends, senses, practices with this, then the formed remembers the formless. And that can be where healing happens. And it also can be supportive to sitting practice. Kind of, a lot of this language overlaps, you know. We get to choiceless awareness or radiant, forgot what it, you know, radiant loving awareness, spacious, emptiness practice, things like this. So I use a lot of nature because nature doesn't feature so much as, so I am a tree. I. It's just you feel it when we're in it. And that helps remind the orientation of, instead of the things that get in the way, what's left, what remains. So I don't know if that's helpful, but if it's not, let it go. It's a lot of words, and let's practice, let's play with some Qigong. Okay, I'll let all that go. Let's just shake it off. All right. Maybe one leg, another leg, one arm. One of those car wash things. A lot of car washes in the room. Okay, let's do some tapping. I love this part. Let's hear it. All the dukkha. Okay, we're back. Mingmen. I forgot the armpits, sorry. That's very important. So I loved one of the translations I just gave, or actually it was part of the Tao Te Ching, but this darkness within the darkness within the darkness, the gate to all mystery, especially in reflecting on, what Gulu was addressing this morning. And we can orient, these, something simple like a stem cell. There's so many in the body. They can become anything. It's kind of like this infinite possibility I'm talking about. And at one of the Qigong retreats I was at, there was a neuroscientist there studying at Stanford. And this was over a decade ago, so who knows what's happened. But they almost gave up on this research around how to replicate these stem cells in a lab, because they just couldn't get it to work. And finally, she had this awakening, this inspiration during Qigong, and went back to the lab, and it had to be dark and womb-like in the lab. If they even played rock music, it wouldn't work. It had to be quiet, dark, potential, fertile. I got it. I don't know whatever happened to the research. I meant to follow up, but didn't. Anyway, I say this because when I'm talking later, we're going to go deeper into some of the 6 directions, the radiant chi. And I wish I had better words, so I'd like you to find your own. This concept for me, infinite possibility, works. Shimmering light. I don't know if you've ever seen, I couldn't believe it when I saw it the first time, but it's like a body of water, it was like a little stream, and the light was hitting it just right, and there was a tree. And on the tree were the ripples of light shimmering up. You seen this? If you have not seen it, please find a stream and a tree and wait. Because it's so effervescent, but it's this interplay of the darkness and then just a little shimmer of light as really how chi feels for me. But the other image that often comes is really like what's nebulous, the cosmos, that which is spacious, dark, and there's just like pinholes of light, shimmering light. So I sometimes will say moonlight on a clear lake or light at dawn. But it's what's potent, it's the something coming out of nothingness. The darkness within the darkness, the gate of all mystery. So see for yourself. These words fall short. Find for yourself later. Okay, legs. Sorry. Let's keep going. Here we go. Other side. All right, nice rain. Soothing the body. Okay, what's happening here? All right. Soothing downward. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, what's happening here? See, we're going to go into deep chi. Always the electrons are like, pass. Oh, that's okay. Give it a try. Well, it is. We'll see how it goes. Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Okay. We're going to jump in. So we're going to be our radio station, setting ourselves up, opening the bottoms of the feet, and placing them back down. And eye, marp, as if there are apertures at the bottom of your feet, just opening them to greet, meet, receive the chi of the earth, connecting with all these tree roots, mycelium, the livingness of earth itself. And then relaxing the ankles and softening the knees. So check for yourself. Are your knees extended? Can they soften? Relaxing the pelvis, tailbone points downward. Belly is soft. Bringing the energy up the torso. Gently opening outward underneath the collarbone and imagining a little marble of chi underneath the armpits. Arms relaxed, wrists relaxed, fingers relaxed. And as if energy arms extended into the earth. Elongating the neck, tucking in the chin, tongue at the upper palate, jaw relaxed, brow relaxed, crown as if gently suspended from heaven. Mind is humble and quiet. Whole body relaxed. Bringing your awareness to the lower dantian. As if sensing or imagining a beautiful, subtle, nebulous lake of chi. And bringing your awareness to the lower half of the body. And opening in your mind's eye as if you can see, sense, or just imagine the nebulous nature, the original nature. We're using a slider bar, moving from solid to shimmering, invisible light, connecting with the earth below you, and gently imagining all the way to the horizon below you, shimmering chi, this invisible light, the darkness within the darkness, infinite possibility. And whatever border our mind has made between the horizon and the cosmos, dissolving, feeling, sensing, imagining the spaciousness of this pure Hunyuan Chi below you. Connecting And then using your awareness to bring back, positioning itself at the lower dantian like a calm lake in the moonlight. Opening the upper half of the body as if the entire upper half of the body becomes suffused with or revealed as this original chi. To the sky above you, all the way to the horizon. Invisible light, ocean of light, shimmering light, the cosmos, darkness within the darkness, infinite possibility and beyond. Connecting with the pure Hunyuan Qi above you, bringing your awareness back to this lower dantian, like a calm lake in the moonlight. Opening the left half of the body, imagining it as Qi. To the horizon to the left of you and beyond. Opening to the Hunyuan Qi of the universe to the left of you, this formlessness. And then bringing your awareness back to the lower dantian. Opening the right half of the body, revealing its shimmering nature. Before information, unadulterated. And then extending that perception all the way to the horizon, to the right of you. All these houses and structures, beings, known and unknown, only perceived in their original nature, infinite possibility, unconditioned, connecting with the pure Hunyuan Qi to the right of you. And then bringing your awareness back to the lower dantian, moonlight on a calm lake. Opening the front half of the body, Qi, to the horizon in front of you, an ocean of Qi, and beyond. And bringing the awareness back to the lower dantian, to the back half of the body, the nebulous nature, cosmos, invisible light, all the way to the horizon behind you. Connecting with the pure Hunyuan Qi, horizons behind you. And then bringing your awareness back to the lower dantian. Bringing the palms as if holding a very delicate, precious Qi bubble, half inside, half outside the body. Opening. Awareness merges with the ocean of Qi all around you. Close. Awareness deep inside. Open. This invisible light, darkness within darkness, starlight. Close. The infinite spaces in you, receiving, synchronizing, harmonizing, absorbing. No difference. Open. To occupy this entire earth, this entire universe. Close. To occupy this body pooling in the lower dantian. Open. Close. Bringing the palms to face earthward at both sides, fingers pointing forward. Push forward 5 degrees, 15 degrees, push back next to the body. As we push forward, the palms, the legs, open to the infinite space below you, pulling back. The awareness comes to the lower dantian, receiving, penetrating, pushing forward, opening, close, invisible light deep inside. Relaxing the wrists as if energy arms in the universe itself, gathering chi around the body, both sides at waist level. Middle finger directs the chi deep inside, pointing to the lower dantian. Directing the palms towards the waist. Fingers pointed at the waist, palm up. Brushing along the waist. And then fingers pointing to the back. Connecting with the pure Huanyuan Chi behind you. And gathering again. Relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing the wrists. Bringing the palms on palm over the lower dantian. Maybe feeling a pressure, tingling. Without the palms, just using the breath. Breathing in is like the palms moving outward. Breathing out is like the palms moving inward. Breathing in, mind expanded, formlessness. Breathing out, mind in the body, harmonized, receiving. Breathing in and out. Bringing the palms down, doing a gentle movement to release tension. Okay, just circulate some chi. Yeah. If you can, put your feet together. We'll do crane spreads its wings. So palms come back to back, As the knees bend, palms come up the midline, under the chin. Eyes gaze into the palms as the knees bend down. Touch the moonlit lake and take flight. Coming up the midline as the knees straighten, opening the neck, gazing at the pearls in the palm, giving your pearls away and taking flight. We're pulling up the chi from the horizon below through this central channel, unblocking the throat. Grief frees us. Pulling the starlight right through the center of you, shimmering it right through the body and giving it back. And coming to stillness, putting your feet hip width apart for balance, withdrawing your vision inward. Just feeling the effects of the form. And we'll end with just circulating some chi. We learned a lot of beautiful forms. But in this one, it's basically going to be the same movement where the shoulder blades are just going to go in a little circle. But our arms get to do different things depending on where they are in space. So we're going to start down where the palms are facing downward and outward. And you may notice my knees are gently pumping with the movement. So to keep it simple, just imagine that the lower dantian is kind of pulsating like this. And there's little silk attached and the arms just follow. And now we're going to come up a little bit. The main movement is in the shoulder blades. They're coming out, up, in, and down, making a nice circle. We can continue that movement. Up, in, down, out. Now they're almost shoulder height. You can imagine a giant bird soaring through the infinite space. We want to relax the wingspan. Coming upward. Pushing with the palms out. To above head. Rotate the palms forward and shift your movement to forward and back. So instead of to the side this way, we're now pushing forward and down. Just circulating some chi. Coming down in front of the body. Pushing pulling. Pull is from the shoulder blades. You can push from the shoulder blades too, but the wrists are also involved. 2 in front of the chest. Relax the shoulders. Continuing down to 45 degrees in front of you. To the side of you. And now just quickly reversing direction. So your hips are actually coming through your hands. The elbows lift up, the shoulders lift up, and then the arms come back down, the knees sink. Hips through, elbows, shoulders, and then sinking just a few times. Great. Shake out any tension from the form. And we'll just close by circulating it back through the center channel. So feet hip width apart. We'll do the sanjiao. I don't know if we did it once. Integrating our breath with the movement, breathing in as the arms gather around the waist. Breathing out in front of the lower dantian. Breathing in, gathering the chi up. Breathing out, interlocking the fingers. Breathing in, rotating the palms skyward, looking skyward, extending on the toes if you can, breathing out, holding. Breathing in, lifting further in both directions. And breathing out, unlocking the fingers and letting the arms float down, letting the knees sink. Let's try it again. Breathing in and out. And in. Interlock the chest out. Rotate up. Breathing in. And out. On the toes if you can. Breathing in. Stretch. And out. Two more times quietly, as best you can. And letting go, settling, sinking, relaxing. Withdrawing the vision inward, receiving the aliveness of the body, this something coming out of nothingness. And closing the form, we'll start by washing our face, bringing our palms together. It's tricky with the mic, so we're just going to wash our face 9 times. And then thumb at the temple, index finger scoots above and below the eye 9 times. So this one's fun. You take a hand, identify a hand, bring it to the opposite side of your ear lobe, and take the other hand to the other top of the ear and pull in both directions. Other side. And above and below the mouth, the middle finger tapping 9 times. And then thumbs come under the chin using our tiger's mouth. And washing our beard. And then washing downward. Rubbing our hands together briskly, 36 times on the lower back with a little pump. And just holding, cupping, letting the lower back drink in the qi. Bringing the palms over the lower dantian 9 times counterclockwise. And clockwise. We thank our teachers and our teachers' teachers and the teacher within. Entire body is harmonized with qi. Harmonized. Thank you for your practice. I hope you have a beautiful sit.